PayDay Everyday.
You are watching PayDay Everyday with Prophetess BeBe Angel.
Welcome everybody to this edition of PayDay Everyday with myself. I'm so excited that you are here, and this is a brand new edition. So I'm excited, and I am here in our little village town of Torksey. As you can see, it is quite beautiful. It's very cold, but it's beautiful. So I want you to do the usual. Tell somebody that it's PayDay every day. I need you to get your notepads ready. And we have had so much beautiful feedback from all of you about what has been happening since you started watching PayDay every day. So I'm excited. Remember, it's about living a rewarded life on a daily basis. Daily basis, you have rewards. Every day is a beautiful day, and you are watching everything that is happening in your life from a mountaintop perspective, and that's an amazing thing. So I want you to get ready because we are about to fly. So do so right now. Tell somebody it's PayDay every day, and I will see you right after this break.
Core 100 with BeBe Angel. An exclusive mentorship program for ladies from all walks of life who have one thing in common: a desire to grow in their knowledge of Jesus. Register at www.bebeangel.org.
Enjoy Life Now by BeBe Angel. Biblical secrets to enjoying life on a daily basis. Get your copy now from the Good News Store app, or order from www.uebertangel.org.
Welcome everybody to this segment of PayDay Every Day, and I hope you're ready to fly because it is going to be an awesome few minutes that we're going to have together. So, today's principle. I know you've been waiting for this, so here it is. It is not enough to know, you must know enough of it. That is the principle on this segment today. Now, there is something very profound about knowledge. For more than 500 years, countries have been gathering intelligence, they've been gathering knowledge just to see how they can prosper their nations. The whole prosperity of a nation depends on the knowledge that they acquire. Now, imagine yourself getting into business or getting to know what it is that you want to do with your life, or maybe perhaps it's about marriage, it's about relationships. Imagine that. Have you acquired enough knowledge for you to be successful in what you want to do? Because it's not enough to just know things. I can say I know about cars, but do I know enough of cars in order to know how to drive one, for instance? So you see how it is not enough for you to stand and say, I know about this thing, or I know about ABC. It's not enough. You need to know enough of the subject that you want to tackle in order for you to be successful in it. So there are people who are watching me right now who want to delve into business. And you know, PayDay Every Day is about a rewarded life every day. It's about living your life on a mountaintop perspective. It's about everything moving in your life in the right direction. So I know a lot of you, especially judging by the feedback we've been getting on the PayDay Every Day program, we've been getting a lot of feedback. So a lot of you have been asking about these things. So do you know enough of the business that you want to do? Do you know enough of it in order for you to tackle it? What about relationships? Do you know enough about marriage to say, I think I'm ready for it? In fact, we've been dealing with this issue about relationships lately. It has been amazing how people are so not knowledgeable about something that is supposed to last a lifetime. People are willing to invest in degrees for a career that lasts a lifetime, but they're not willing to invest in acquiring knowledge for relationships that are supposed to last them a lifetime. Even the Bible says in the book of Proverbs 18, it says, the heart of the intelligent acquires knowledge. The heart of an intelligent person acquires knowledge. The Bible expects somebody who is smart enough to say, I know that God has blessed me with intelligence, but you know what? I need to acquire more knowledge for the things that I want to pursue in my life. So the challenge for today's segment is for you to go out there and acquire enough knowledge for you to pursue your dreams, pursue the relationships that you've always wanted to pursue. But I am going to tell you more right after this break. I want us to delve a little bit more into this and give you a profound example of somebody who did exactly that. Somebody who knew enough of their product to actually pursue it, tackle it, and do it to the best of their ability until it became a worldwide phenomenon. So join me again soon after this break. I want you to still get ready for what is about to come because we're going to be flying again. So I'll see you just after this break.
Core 100 with BeBe Angel. An exclusive mentorship program for ladies from all walks of life who have one thing in common, a desire to grow in their knowledge of Jesus. Register at www.bebeangel.org.
Enjoy Life Now by BeBe Angel. Biblical secrets to enjoying life on a daily basis. Get your copy now from the Good News Store app. Or order from www.ubertangel.org.
So, here we are with somebody called Mark Zuckerberg. And I know everybody who is watching this right now is aware of this, who this man is. Because if you know Facebook, then you ought to know the founder, who is Mark Zuckerberg. Now, why did I choose to talk about him as the perfect analogy for what I'm talking about today? Because everything that he did with Facebook really defines everything I'm trying to explain to somebody today. Now, here we are, young man in his dorm room, many years ago, trying to develop this thing that brings people together. Pictures are there and people stay connected from all over the world. And the idea is amazing. And then that was about 2004. And then in 2005, after he launched this particular platform, Facebook, Yahoo, you guys all know Yahoo, the email and communications giant. So Yahoo approaches the guy and it says, we want to buy this Facebook thing of yours for 100 million. Will you give it to us? There, Mark Zuckerberg stood and he said no. He turned down the offer. Something that almost everybody who is watching me right now would have jumped at such an amazing opportunity. This is $100 million. Who refuses $100 million? That's like instant riches beyond imagination. But the man turned down the offer from Yahoo. Why? You see, this man understood his product. He understood what it was that he was about to do. He understood how much Facebook was going to be a game changer. He understood enough of what he was doing. He understood enough of his business model. He understood enough of this Facebook platform for him to turn down $100 million. And then we fast forward years down the line. There are some of you who are watching me right now who cannot live without Facebook. Morning, afternoon, evening, you are on Facebook. There are people who are literally addicted to Facebook. It's now like a way of life. In fact, most companies nowadays, when they're employing you or when you go for an interview and they want to know what you're all about, after you leave the interview, guess what they do? They Google your name. There you are on Facebook. They go to your Facebook profiles. They're checking out your family photos. They're checking out what you're like, what your personality is like based on your Facebook profile. That's how Facebook is so much of a game changer. Now, imagine, here is the founder turning down $100 million. Why? Because he knew enough of his product to know that it was worth way more than that. Now, according to money.cnn.com, they valued Facebook and they came up with an analysis. According to money.cnn.com, Facebook has now passed the $500 billion mark. Imagine that. We're talking $500 billion, guys. $500 billion. That is crazy. And Facebook has gone past that mark. Only another company, I think it's Amazon, that has also managed to do that. But imagine that. If this guy had taken the 100 million, what would have happened? It would have been, maybe it wouldn't have been developed as much as it is now, because the original person would have been out of it. Maybe he would have lost out on more opportunities that he did eventually get after turning down that offer. And imagine the sacrifices that he had to make. The man actually quit his Harvard education. It only took him 5 minutes to make the decision. According to him, 5 minutes he decided, okay, am I going to pursue this thing or am I going to continue at university? And then he decided to quit. Why? Because he knew enough of what he was doing to understand that a university degree didn't even matter. Now, there are people who are watching me right now who have so many dreams, so many aspirations. You want to be a go-getter. You want to get things done. But do you have enough information? Or are you that kind of person who just plunges into something without fully realizing what they're doing? Imagine instances where you have done something without even having enough information, and then you've lived to regret it. So many people have been through that. But you see, today's principle is very profound, because sometimes it just takes that extra 5 minutes. It takes that extra 10 minutes. It takes that extra hour before bedtime, or just saying, I choose not to sleep. Let me just do an extra hour. Let me do a little bit more research about what I'm trying to do. Even if it's relationships, marriages, you name it. Just understanding what it is that you're getting yourself into before you actually do it. Knowing enough about something is the key. Know enough of it. Don't just know. Oh yeah, I know everybody's selling cars these days, so I'm just gonna do it. Or yeah. I've heard nowadays people are getting into mining. Or nowadays people are getting tenders from the government. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it myself. No, take time. Take your time. Know enough of what it is that you want to get into. Why? Because you become wiser. When you get into a battlefield and you do not even understand your enemy, you don't even know who it is you're fighting. You don't understand the market of what you want to get into. You don't understand a thing. How does a soldier get into battle without having the right equipment? How does that happen? And yet many of you who are watching this program right now do that on a daily basis. You are getting into war right on the front line, plunging into the deep without the right equipment. And what is the right equipment? Your knowledge. That is the right equipment. Enough knowledge of something, not just going in. Imagine trying to tell somebody about swimming and telling them just get in the water. Yeah, I know about swimming. Yeah, so just get into the water and see what you can do. Somebody will surely drown because you don't have enough information. Train a little bit more. Ask a few people around you. Maybe people who have done the same thing that you want to do. Do a little bit of research. Ask them, how does this usually work? Even in ministry. Find out from people who have gone before you. That's what the Bible says. Learn from men of faith who have gone before you. So find out from somebody who has a ministry. How do you deal with this? How is ministry anyway? What are the ups and downs? What is it that I really need to understand? Because there are so many things that you can see, even from a business perspective. So many things that you can see that business people do, but you don't understand what it is like in the background. You can see them being successful, or they've bought this thing today, they've bought a new property, or they've bought a new asset, they've got a new car now, and you just think, oh no, I need to get myself a car. I need to make sure I do something. And that's why some people end up going to car showrooms and buying cars on finance, and they can't even afford to keep up with the monthly repayments. Why? Because they're trying to keep up. You see, trying to keep up with the Joneses. You've just seen somebody doing it and you think, oh, it's just as easy as ABC. I'm just going to go in there and I'm going to get my own. Doesn't work that way. First, know how is that person doing it? What is it that you are doing in order for you to be successful? Take time to know. Take time to find out. Do your homework. It's not enough to know about something. Know enough of it. Very, very important principle. And this is something that many of you ought to live by. So, I'm excited that some of you who are here have heard this and you are going to apply it. And so I'm going to see you on the next segment of PayDay Everyday. But for now, it's bye-bye from me.
Core 100 with BeBe Angel.
All I hear is good
an exclusive mentorship program for ladies from all walks of life who have one thing in common, a desire to grow in their knowledge of Jesus. Register at www.bebeangel.org. Bring this message to you. Those wishing to partner with BeBe Angel, visit www.bebeangel.org.